Hey guys, welcome back with another review.
Yeah, we're
This,
doing Squid Game season 3.
yeah, we doing the whole season, and basically we're gonna kind of tell what we thought about it. And
I mean, it wasn't that long.
yeah, it was only
Six
six
episodes.
episodes. Yeah,
Shit, what the hell? So it turns out that they had finished. They had filmed them back to back, season 2 and 3.
this is
I
cool.
don't
I like
know.
it. I like how they did it.
I don't know why they didn't do it all at once, but I guess
Maybe I think that's how it's
edit,
Netflix, right?
yeah, Netflix.
I guess that's how Netflix does it, though.
Yeah. So all right. So Squid Game. All right. For those that don't know, season 3 is the final chapter. So with this, it ends.
So this is the final.
This is it. There
Okay.
there some what we will be talking spoilers. So there's some shit at the end to where it could lead to spin-offs. So it
Okay.
depends how it does. But yeah, so this is the final chapter and the South Korean survival thriller. So this continues on from season 2 where Gi-hun, player 456, so he fucked up the rebellion that he led. It was, I think part of it was the other guy's fault also for not giving him ammo, but we'll talk about that shit. But then they were also outnumbered, and the main bad guy, he was, he had set a trap for them and shit. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so it continues off from that episode where uh the bad guy, the dude with the mask, uh he had killed his friend and he left his ass alive. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
So the detective Wong is the one that you guess you're talking about, right? The guy that's
Mm,
looking, that's trying to find the island.
so there's also that part there. So this continues with that
So
too.
yeah, so basically we got the games going on just like last season.
Yeah.
The games going on, and you got the guys trying to find the island that pay a 452, 456,
Yeah.
456 hired some of them guys, and they're all trying to find the island where the games are.
But I think there was something I don't remember exactly though if they had hinted at it from the last season that the fisherman was fishy. Yeah, yeah, he's a fishy dude, you know.
Pun intended.
Yeah, because he had known and he is involved with the rest of the team and shit. With the bad guys.
You got a picture of him?
So no, I don't think I
Okay.
did. So he's the one with the bad guy crew,
Yeah, he's
and
the one
he's
that's driving the
hiding
boat.
them. Yeah,
So
and he slows down the cop this whole time. So
yeah, I didn't know that first. That's one thing that kind of surprised me. I didn't know he was working with them.
no, I had
He's
rather suspected it before, or
mm,
I knew something was up, but I don't. That's the thing. I don't remember if it was hinted on the last season. That's why.
yeah, I don't remember if it
Yeah,
was or not either. And it
yeah,
turns out one of the guys on the boat had suspicions of him.
yeah. He was one. He was another dude that was helping them out.
Yes.
But yeah, so I mean, I guess I'll talk about episode. It's only each episode. It's only six for them, so I may jump around a bit. But
Are you gonna do episode by episode?
yeah, but it's real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, cause it's kind of short. I mean, so in the first one is how I brought it up. So the rebellion failed, and what they ended up, they didn't kill Gi-hun. So Gi-hun is the main dude. They
Okay.
just put him in a coffin and brought him back to the games. And then the other people were alive. The other soldier chick, uh, they stopped. The old lady stopped her from going out to, and which was kind of good because that pays off later on in the episode. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so his ass, he's fucked, and Gi-hun, he's all sad and shit. Which I don't know. At the same time, wasted some time because you told me about
Yeah.
this.
Dion. Well, I didn't
Four
know it
fifty
was.
six. Yeah.
Yeah. Player 456. He was very distraught. He was traumatized. He was
Hmm.
just like out of it. Like he was just pretty
Yeah.
emotionless. They end up basically coming strapping him to one of those rails
Yeah.
eventually.
Uh,
And he wasn't speaking. Um
yeah. He was done, man.
yeah.
He's fucked.
He stopped talking for a little bit.
Uh,
And as you can see in this picture here, yeah, they was trying to talk to him. He just what do you call that? I can't think of the site
con-
term for it right now.
console him.
Hmm?
Consult.
No, I'm just
Oh,
saying like his condition where he's like
oh,
just not
okay.
talking, and
Oh,
it's a condition for that, but
oh,
I can't think of it. My brain is fried right now.
okay.
So
Yeah,
we done did a couple videos.
yeah. Check
So
those out too.
yeah,
But yeah, so no here, so the player 222, the pregnant chick,
hmm
the so it's important because she ends up having a baby, but
yeah,
in the next episode, episode two, it's Starry Night, I think.
yeah.
So oh, this is the director, the bad guy, the main guy who's running the shit, right?
Mm,
But let me see. Yeah, that's what you're talking about, where they end up tying his ass to the bed. He
yeah,
doesn't want to participate in shit.
yeah.
Oh, we're talking
See,
about her in
basically,
a
they took a
minute.
vote too to try to stop it again. Of course, he omitted his
Yeah,
vote because he just didn't want to say anything. So
uh, no, but all right. So in I think in episode two, the 222, she ends up having a fucking
yeah,
baby and shit.
I'm,
That
I,
was fucked, man.
I'm, I don't really like them putting the baby on there,
Yeah, and then the chick,
even though if it was an AI baby or
yeah, it was CGI baby.
CGI baby, you can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And so this chick here, the 120 dude, he ends up in the next episode they end up going into like a maze. So and it's red versus blue. I think it was red that has to kill blue.
oh, 120. That
Huh?
she was badass.
Yeah.
I liked her
She
character in this
sacrificed
one. Yes, she
herself
did.
big time.
I
So
liked her character in
I
this.
was wondering why they left her alive, but I really like what they did with her ass because the way she sacrificed herself. Cause all right, so in the episode where they're in the labyrinth,
Mm.
she realizes that it needs the three keys,
Yes,
and then she opens the door and she's out.
she could have just
She
went.
could have fucking went,
Yep,
and she was like, "No, I
but I knew it.
promised to the old lady and the pregnant chick."
Hmm.
And she fucking saved their
Yes,
asses,
she did.
dude. That was
I had a
fuck.
feeling she was gonna die though, cause when she did that, cause the fact that
I didn't think she was
I
gonna
did when
die.
she went back, I said, "Oh yeah, something's gonna happen." Cause when she was just
Yeah,
sitting there talking, all of a sudden,
uh,
222's boyfriend,
yeah.
he's the
He
one
fuck.
stabbed her.
What the fuck, man? This dude was fucked.
He
I
pissed
didn't
me
like
off.
this fucking
I
dude.
didn't like
Her
him either.
boyfriend, like, fuck that motherfucker. He fucked shit up,
He messed up a lot,
uh,
man.
big time. And then in the end with the baby too.
We'll get to that part, but
Yeah. But
uh,
so so several shit happens in this fucking. The first episode was kind of lame because this dude was just sad and shit.
yeah,
But second fucking episode is where it get fucking crazy
yeah.
because the old lady and her son. I don't know if I got a picture of the old lady. Yeah, I don't think I did. But there's an old lady and her son, right?
I thought you did have a picture of the old
I
lady.
may have.
You did.
Let me see. No, I fucked up. I didn't get a picture of.
I thought you had the old lady though. At least
Okay, yeah, I do have the old lady. All right, so
yeah,
yeah,
her.
there you go. So and her kid, the old lady and the kid.
Hmm. The boy, he wasn't a kid. He was a grown man, grown ass man
Oh
with the
yeah, you
glasses.
know her, the dude
Yeah,
with the
her.
glasses.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
this
act like a
fucking
kid.
dude was a fucking pussy.
Yeah, he was.
I, I get why he was, cause he's been a fucking coward all his life, right? But at the same time, when it comes to this shit, he couldn't kill nobody else, so he tries to kill the fucking girl with
a
the
girl,
baby.
man. Yeah, get out of here, man. You couldn't kill. He
That's
pissed me off.
fuck. You're so weak that you gotta go up against this chick. Like, what the fuck is
Yeah,
what's you're so twisted in your head, or like you're fucked to that point. Like, no,
to the
that
point his
wasn't cool.
own mom had to take him out.
She fucking killed this dude. She stabbed him in the back and
I was
shit.
surprised too. I was surprised and I wasn't surprised at the same
Yeah,
time. Cause I think she looked at like of course she liked them over her son,
yeah.
kind of. I mean she knew she did the right
She
thing.
didn't want to, but
She didn't want to
she
do it though.
told her she was gonna protect her.
Yes.
And in this point, she mentioned that later on. She's like, this baby hasn't done anything to deserve this shit,
Hmm.
you know. And it's like it's not his fault
Hmm.
and stuff. And yeah, she fucking kills her kid, man. That was fucked.
Yeah, she was distraught over that too.
So yeah,
Yeah, she.
in not in this one, but in the next episode, in the morning. So we'll jump to I think it's episode 4, which is no episode 3. Yeah, my bad. Episode
Can
3,
we say she
jump
did?
rope.
They did. Of course, they got out.
Yeah, yeah, they did get out. So her, the chick that sacrificed
Yeah,
herself.
these two
Yeah,
right
and
here.
then so them two do get out, but then she ends up talking to Ji-hun, so the main, the 456, and she tells him, the old lady tells him, I want you to protect this baby. And I was wondering why the fuck she was telling him all this shit.
Right, right. Cause she was
And
like
yeah, yeah,
pleading
with
with him.
him, please, I know you're giving up and shit, but that's where she told him the baby doesn't deserve none of this shit.
Yeah.
She has a good point. The baby doesn't, but and then the next day
The next morning.
the suits, yeah, the next morning the suit dudes, the pink suit dudes, they come in and she fucking hanged herself.
Yeah, she hung herself.
Dude, that was sad as fuck,
Yeah,
man.
it
That
was.
shit really got me. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that
Yeah.
part. I really wasn't. I didn't think she was gonna do
Yeah.
that. But
That was crazy. Like,
mm-hmm.
and then so in this episode, uh, it's jump rope. I think the episode 3.
Ooh, that
Yeah,
game was crazy.
yeah.
I
So
mean, in a way, if you concentrate enough, you could
yeah,
get through it.
but you get tired, and then
Yeah.
there's people holding you back and shit. So in that game, is you gotta walk across the bridge, but while you walk across it, there's this giant fucking pole that's jump roping, right? So you gotta go
Yeah.
across it. The dude takes the baby. These fuckers,
Hold on. You remember the one dude that was
the drunk dude.
no, the dude is the dude at the end when he was trying to prevent people from finishing because he was pushing them off once they got over there.
Yeah. But that's before. The first dude is 456 that makes it across.
Yes.
Then another dude goes in and he started pushing people off.
Yes. And
But
that okay.
yeah,
I didn't like 456 in this particular scene. I didn't like that
because he could have stopped it.
he could have.
Yeah.
The dude wasn't paying attention. You could have bum rushed and pushed his
Yeah,
ass off of there.
and
And
he
then
just let people die.
he just let him do it, and then he gonna wait and try to do it, and he gonna let the dude know that he's coming, and then they start a whole dramatic thing. All you had to do is go
was
and just
fucking
throw the
killer.
dude off of there, and that would have cost him.
But
I didn't like that. I'm sorry.
I didn't either.
That pissed me off with
But
him.
I guess it was part of his character. He wasn't gonna do
I
it
didn't like that
because
part of his character.
I didn't either.
Like, he's a punk in that. Like, he's like
He just standing there watching.
just standing there looking. Just go push the dude off while he ain't paying attention. Instead of now you fighting and now you almost die, and then you making. I was mad at that one.
But hold up, so but originally they were gonna leave the baby on the other side and then come back for it.
Mm-hmm.
One of the people with the mask, they're like, no, we're putting the baby in the game. So he has to go fucking across the bridge with the baby, 456. The pregnant chick, her ankle got fucked at some
it was
point.
broke.
Yeah.
Or cracked or something. Her ankle swelled up and all that.
So she fucking kills herself. She didn't even make it, huh? Oh, you can't.
She unalived to
Well, no, it's already up. Well, she fucked herself, so she's fucked, right? And so she jumps off the shit, and I wasn't expecting none of that shit. Hell no, I wasn't expecting that shit. I thought she was gonna at least try to make it across.
Right? I knew she wasn't gonna make it.
Damn.
I knew it because there's no way she could have jumped. She could barely walk. There's no way she was gonna make it across. So she pretty much did the right thing. I mean, she had no choice but to. Because it wouldn't have been enough time for him to go and get
get her back and shit.
And so.
And then, this is in the previous shit. At some point, I think this is in the main shit. 456 wanted to get revenge on the dude that had to go get ammo for everybody because he did fuck up. But you were talking about this shit.
Yes.
That you didn't like that part.
I didn't like because I guess I got it mixed up because it was one dude he saw, and I thought that was this guy,
Yeah.
but
No,
he
it
ended up
wasn't
letting
it.
that dude go. I
Yeah.
thought I'm like, why you let him go? When you trying to kill him?
Yeah, they did look the same.
Yeah,
That shit confused me too.
yeah. But
Uh,
he ended up killing this dude because he. And the
yeah.
thing is, dude kept like talking his face to my it's your fault and all that stuff,
Uh,
which made him even madder.
uh,
So that was crazy.
so in episode 4. So all right, well we'll finish on episode 3. So he makes it across with the baby,
Hmm.
and now the baby is in the game, but 222 has sacrificed herself,
Hmm.
so they gave that number to the baby.
Okay.
So
Yes. So.
that's where the next episode jumps in.
Hmm.
I think it's titled 222, and
Yeah.
uh,
That's crazy. 222, I think, has a special meaning.
I
The
think
number 222.
I think it does.
I can look it up right quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At some point in this, there's also this chick. This chick, she is trying to help from season 2. The painter guy at the amusement park. She's trying to help him
Yes.
get out.
Yes.
So you got a lot of side quests
Yeah,
in
because
this
this
show.
girl. Well, first off, 222s, it says often associated with balance, harmony, new beginnings,
Oh,
which would
okay.
kind of go with the baby.
Yeah, okay, all right.
So the baby ended up, which is kind of say what the episode called
Yeah,
222, balance and new beginnings. The baby is basically took her spot. So
yeah,
that's a new beginning.
yeah,
So the baby they gave the baby. It is a little girl. Wasn't it a little
yeah.
girl?
It's a little girl.
Yeah, a little girl took her spot,
Yeah.
mom's spot. So okay.
Well, yeah, no, that does. Yeah, so this chick here, I forget her name. I don't think I got her name, but she does end up getting out the painter guy,
Mhm.
and puts him on a boat.
I thought she it felt like to me that she knew him or something.
She did.
Oh, she did. What
Okay,
was
so
the relationship with
when she was in the amusement park, so this is from last season.
them? Okay.
There was this guy that painted or drew people,
Oh yes,
and his
right.
little girl was
Okay, I
sick.
remember.
So what she was doing is trying to get the money for the little girl.
Mm.
Yeah, she was trying to help him out, and she ends up doing that. So she ends up getting out. The reason why the painter guy went into the games is because he wanted to help his little girl, but she got his ass out, which leads into the other side quest that's going on is what you were talking about, the guy, the cop,
Mm.
and the fisherman, and
Yes.
then his friend that was suspecting the fisherman guy being fishy, you know.
Yeah, and I really
Yeah,
like this girl. She
yeah,
was a badass. I
yeah,
liked her. I respect her character a
yeah,
lot.
yeah.
She sacrificed a lot, even herself.
She made it though.
She did. Did she make it all the way through?
Yeah,
Oh, that is
she's
right. She
not. She's
did.
not a
I
player.
thought, yeah, because I thought she, yeah, because she was one of the, she was
The jumpsuit.
masquerading at one of
Yeah,
the jumpsuit folk,
yeah, the pink suit folks.
yeah.
I don't know what
So,
they call it.
yeah,
The squid folk. I don't know.
the squid,
Yeah, the squid
the
folk.
squid gang,
Yeah,
gang, not games, gang.
gang. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, yeah. I liked her character. I really did.
Yeah. Okay, so while that side quest going on, it joins into that part where the cop is trying to find the island,
Hmm.
and then his friend that was suspecting the fisherman dude,
Hmm.
he does end up going to his house and investigating
Yeah,
and shit, and he gets busted by the cops,
but after he found like a whole bunch of
money
money.
and the mask,
Yeah, and
and
that suit that he
he found a picture of the guy that was a recruiter of the games.
Mm.
I remember that made him play Russian roulette.
Yeah.
He found this picture in there, but it wasn't that it wasn't just that dude that was in the picture. It was the director dude. The director,
Oh
this
yeah.
dude, was in the picture.
Mm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
If you didn't catch it, you like
Yeah,
you
it was
miss
real
it.
quick.
Yeah.
Cause after he saw that, the police came
Yeah.
and got
busted his
got
ass
him.
and shit.
Yeah,
Uh,
that was kind of crazy to me
yeah.
right there. But,
So all that connected into where then the fucking fisherman ends up fucking blasting
yeah,
everybody on the
it's like a
fucking boat,
yeah, that
except
was crazy.
the cop and I think one other dude. But he fucking blasted. I'm like, what the fuck?
He was looking
No
for
mercy, man.
the other guy, the cop,
Yeah.
and he was like, said he's behind you. Then he came out with a damn what do
a
you call
spear
it?
gun.
Spear gun and
Yeah.
shot his ass in the heart.
Hell yeah.
And he was trying to get information out of him, but the dude just kept talking, rambling about other crap like you won't survive if you go there, blah blah blah. And he ended up just basically collapsing and not giving. He didn't get any information from him.
But yeah, so and then, so the girl in the jumpsuit, she ended up sending off that painter guy. He runs into their boat after a gunfight with the other Squid Gang and shit. And he also tells them where the island is. They kind of had located it around the perimeter from earlier, but then they run into each other. So everything ties in at that point. They call in the Coast Guard, and then the games, the head boss guy, the guy that's always sitting down and shit with the black mask, he realized that the Coast Guard has been called in. The games are at this point are pretty much gonna end. So yeah, it's all culminating to an end to where I think it goes over to episode 5. A lot of this kind of happened in episode 5 too. What I was talking about, and then in that it goes into the final game, right? To where, well, before the final game happens, you told me about this shit. That remember the dude, the director. This dude had given Ji-hoon 456 a knife.
Yes. Okay. So he came to talk to him because he knew, because of course he's been looking at them. He knows those guys are planning to try to kill the baby and him or whatever.
Yeah.
Because they all greedy as hell. So he gives them a dagger just so he can take them out while they sleep. Yeah. But 456 or Ji-gun, what is his name?
Ji-hoon, something like that. Ji-hoon, yeah, Ji-hoon.
He punked out and didn't do it. And
he wasn't gonna do it, man.
But the thing is, he ended up having to do it anyway, during the game. See, that's the thing.
Somewhat.
But some of it is a lot of unnecessary stuff. Like he could have took him out.
Okay, I see what you're saying. All right, yes, but it wasn't in his character to do that.
I know that, because that's what I don't like about his character.
If he would have done it, him and the baby would have survived.
Yes.
Right then and there.
Yes.
But I don't know, cause these Korean stories are fucked up, man. Korean and Japanese stories are fucked up. Like,
he could have took those dudes out, and only do it later on in the final game.
Well, okay, maybe if this is like the American version of the show, it would have went like that, or something would have gone to where him and the baby survived.
Yeah,
but that's not how it went down, man.
Obviously,
Korean fucking shows go fucking crazy.
So let's get to the final episode then.
All right, so yeah. Well, hold on. Before we get to the final one, this leads into the final one, because the final game is they're on the circle, triangle, square platforms, and they gotta go across. But somebody has to get killed every time they go across, and that's what you're saying.
Yes.
He ends up pretty much fucking everybody ends up getting killed.
Yes.
And they end up pushing everybody off.
Yes.
Off the ledge and shit.
It's funny how they went down, because these group of guys. Did you have a picture of these group of guys? Dudes that they come up with a plan to try to get all three of them off at separate times, including the baby. Yeah. And they making them end up turning on each other. Yeah. So those guys are stupid.
I already knew these. Come on, these are greedy motherfuckers.
Microphone.
Oh, these are some greedy motherfuckers here, man. Like, it was obvious that they were gonna turn on each other.
Yeah, because all greed. Cause they base everything on greed. Of course, they gonna turn on each other. And once they figure out one person might have it out for the other one, it went downhill from
there. It all went down and shit. And then so they ended up pretty much killing each other. And then at the end, there was Ji-hoon, the baby's daddy. Fuck that guy. I don't remember who it was, but fuck that dude. Yeah. And then the baby. This motherfucker only stepped up at the end. He tried to kind of tell her, but he never actually stepped up until this point.
I thought he was gonna actually be good. Like, I thought he was gonna actually help the dude eliminate them, like legitly. Cause he had his own plan. That's why he was helping them. It wasn't because of the baby. It wasn't because the girlfriend.
No. It was none of that shit.
No, he wanted the money, of course.
This dude was gonna fucking throw the baby over.
Yeah.
He was about to kill a fucking baby. I'm like, what the fuck?
That dude pissed me off so
Yeah,
bad.
that I really didn't like that part. And I mean, that dude does die and shit. Well, I'm kind of glad.
Yeah.
Like, 'cause let's say he would have survived and the other dude would have died, he would have thrown that baby over in the fucking second.
He would have.
Yeah, it's like,
Cause
oh,
because he
I
wanted the
win.
money.
All
Because
right, yeah.
the baby counted as a player,
Yeah,
so he wouldn't have won.
And like you said,
So
he even told them, if you throw me over, it's just you and the baby. What the fuck do you think? Well, I already know what you're gonna do. You're gonna sacrifice your kid.
yeah,
And he's like, no, you don't know me. And like, yeah,
yes he would. You know you greedy, just like
yeah,
all them other guys.
yeah,
I mean, good thing about him that he's not greedy. Of course, he already had the money anyway.
Yeah,
Because he won
yeah,
last season. But
yeah.
he wasn't greedy. He was operating because he actually cared about those folks.
Yeah, he did, but he was trying to show the director that people. So in episode 6, the title is "Humans Are Blank." I don't know what he said.
Humans are, and he let you finish that out.
Yeah, yeah. So
that's basically what
it's open ended to whatever you think.
Yeah.
Right, and he still believes in people and shit. So he ends up sacrificing himself for the baby. He puts the baby down and he just throws himself off, and that's pretty much the end of the games and shit because the uh the Coast Guard are at the island, so this dude ends up self-destructing the island and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, the cop guy does get there and he sees his brother with the baby, but he just tells him, "Why'd you do it?" He doesn't say nothing. He just walks away with the baby, and then the cop does end up escaping the island, but they blow it up. So,
but what I do like about this ending, though, that the guy, the head guy, him, how he kept his what he did for Ji-hun's daughter.
Yes. This was I didn't expect
that had me kind of cheering up because
I did not expect.
I didn't expect that either. I didn't know he had a daughter.
Yes, that's what he was doing this for. In the first one, remember where he was leaving the airport with his red hair? In the first season, after he had won, he was about to leave for Los Angeles. So they had called his ass back, or he had kind of found something about the games, and that led him back to it. So instead of going to LA to his kid, which he was planning to do originally, he ended up going back to the games, which led to season 2.
His daughter was pissed that she said, "I don't care if you don't come back and see me. I don't care."
But that shit was fucked because this dude just like made him pretty much murder himself. It was his fault that this whole shit happened. I don't know if I don't know what it was that made him do that. I don't know if it was guilt or something, but he kept his promise.
That's why he kept his promise to.
And he ended up giving all of 456's money to 456's daughter.
Yes.
Yeah, and that was crazy.
I ain't even I teared up on that because. Yeah, I don't even say it.
Yeah, it was
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the other part is he ended up. I was wondering what the hell happened to the baby. He ended up giving the baby to his brother with the money. The cop brother. Yeah. Fuck, man.
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah. Cause he gave it in the card. Now I said y'all update now, cause at first instead of cash, he gave him like a debit card or something. I said, okay, you stepping up your game over there, a gold card.
No, hell yeah, gold card indeed and shit. But yeah, and then, but here, all right. So he does all this shit, and in the end of this shit, he's in Los Angeles. That's where he sees, I think, Kate Blanchett, that she's playing the games with this other dude. Hold on.
We gotta finish
this. Yeah. But yeah, so Kate Blanchett is there. So Kate Blanchett is there, and she's playing the games in Los Angeles. So they're gonna do a spin-off in LA or in America.
English, the American version.
Yeah, they're gonna do an American version.
She looked bad in that.
Yeah.
Okay, Brand, she played in Fringe.
Oh, that wasn't her. Hold on.
So yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, they're gonna do. I think they're gonna do a spin-off of the American version of Squid Game.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah, cause yeah, the Korean one is done.
Okay. I mean, we'll see. Cause yeah, Kate Blanchett. Yeah, she look. You can tell she aged, but
yeah.
but yeah, okay.
I
Well,
for,
it'd be interesting to see.
yeah, I forgot what she was in, but
She was in Fringe. That was not. No, that wasn't
that
Kate
wasn't
Blanchett in Fringe.
her.
She looked like that girl in Fringe. Looked like Kate Blanchett.
No, the girl from Fringe was in The Last of Us, and
I
she
know,
also did look bad too.
but she look. Her and Kate Blanchett are.
Yeah, they're
I
pretty
think they're
up there.
doppelgangers.
Yeah. No,
But
but yeah, I mean, season 3. This was a badass fucking
yeah,
season.
it's pretty good.
I don't like that they split it up, but I mean, we just spoiled the shit out of it. But I mean, I recommend you go
Yeah,
watch it regardless.
this is our overview of season 3, pretty much. And you can still watch, and we said a lot of stuff, but
But
I mean, you can still enjoy it.
no, we cover the main points. But go watch the shit.
Yeah,
I
cause these
recommend you
games,
watch
those
it.
games that they
Yeah,
did was crazy. You see
uh,
some, yeah, it was good.
some fucked up part.
Yeah,
Like just the way they included the fucking baby. Like what the fuck?
you include a baby in this. Come on now,
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
that's a whole nother level of
Uh,
craziness.
uh,
But
what you rate this shit?
I like it. I
Uh,
mean, player 456 kind of pissed me off a couple times,
yeah.
but overall, I give this out of 10. I guess
10 squids.
you give it 10.
No, how many squids?
I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give it a 9 squids out of 10.
Oh, 9 squids.
9 squids out of
Oh man, that's pretty good.
10. What do you think?
Um, 8.5 squids.
8.5 squids. Okay. Why you say that? Just 8.5.
It was good though. But it was 6 episodes.
Oh,
Fuck,
that
man.
that why?
Part of it, yeah.
Okay.
Because you could have finished this before, technically. And the last one was also short.
They wanted to go add another, get another season.
I had to wait so long just to watch this. It was very good, but damn. Fuck, man. But we'll see. I don't know. We'll see if they do a spin-off show. It depends how many viewers they get.
Yeah.
If they do, I'll check out a couple.
I think
episodes.
they will get a lot of people.
I don't know if it'll be good though. I don't think that.
American version?
Yeah, I don't think it'll be good.
I mean, cause it's gonna be like a let's think. Sorry, if they come back with something just outlandish, but
No,
I don't see what you can do that could top this one.
No, it's because it depends who does it. Here's the thing: if the Korean people do it, I think they can do it good. If American director people do it, they're gonna fuck it up.
Well, I ain't gonna get into that.
Yeah, they're gonna fuck it up. They gotta do some Marvel shit. You know, they're gonna do all kinds of stupid shit.
Marvel.
Yeah, they're gonna fuck it up big time. But
okay.
Well, anyways,
Okay.
go. Check this shit out. Squid Game. It's fucking good show. Yeah, check it out.
All right. Thank y'all for watching. Peace out.